The Seven Seals of Revelation, Part 1. The Seven Seals of Revelation is a popular topic in the faith. Many use it to line up with present and future events, but that's simply once again Jesuit doctrine, also known as Futurism and Preterism. Within biblical historicism, the seven seals cover the stages of pagan Rome falling, which makes sense since this is all said to soon take place. As it is written in Revelation 1:1, to show his servants what must soon take place. Now let's get started. The first seal, the white horse, the conquering victor. The golden age of Rome, from 98 to 180 AD. Revelation 6:2, and I saw and behold a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow. This time period, also known as the Nerva-Antonine dynasty, brought about the most prosperous and victorious era in Roman history. In the days of ancient Rome, when the emperor was victorious in battle, he would be drawn into the Colosseum on chariot with white horses, also known as the white horse of triumph. While the Romans were known for the use of the sword, the bow was associated with the Cretes. This is significant because Emperor Nerva, who ascended to the throne at this time, after the death of Emperor Domitian, was the first person to occupy the throne who was not of Roman descent, but a Crete by birth, hence why our first horseman is depicted as an archer. Edward Gibbon states in his book, History of the Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire, he says, if a man were called to fix the period in the history of the world during which the condition of the human race was most happy and prosperous, he would, without hesitation, name that which elapsed from the death of Domitian to the ascension of Commodus. The second seal, the red horse, the Civil War, 192 to 284 AD. After the death of Emperor Commodus, the last of the Nerva-Antonine dynasty, we see what would later come to be known as the Year of the Five Emperors, which led to a 92-year civil war in the empire. Revelation 6:4, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat therein to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Jean Sismondi, who wrote the book called History of the Fall of the Roman Empire, says this, but with his death, that's Emperor Commodus, commenced the third and most calamitous period. During that time, 32 emperors and 27 pretenders to the empire alternately hurled each other from the throne by insistent civil warfare. Moving on to the third seal, the black horse, oppressive taxation period, from 212 to 235 AD. Revelation 6:5, and I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. During the time of civil war, the empire experienced a period of oppressive taxation under the rule of Emperor Caracalla. People were taxed for all their food and possessions. Hence, in verse 6 is described the conversion of crop to tax ratio, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. People were commanded by law not to hurt their crop in order to avoid their taxations. Mr. Gibbons quotes Emperor Caracalla, who said this, if anyone shall sacrilegiously cut a vine or stint the fruit of prolific boughs and craftily feign poverty in order to avoid a fair assessment, that is, to avoid getting taxed, he shall immediately on detection suffer death and his property be confiscated. Hence again the verse mentioning, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. We shall continue to the 4th, 5th, and 6th seal in part 2 of this series. And if you want to get into the real details of each seal to better understand its fulfillment, please look up on YouTube a channel called Truth in History and look for their 16-hour seminar on Revelation. A link will be provided in the comment section below. Please hit the subscribe button and like the video if you're enjoying these videos. Thank you, and shalom.